Yeah, there is another point within the insurance thing is that I've seen people, a lot of people actually, but when somebody sells you insurance, they're talking about your own well-being, talking about, I'm putting aside health insurance aside, we're talking about life insurance. So
Right.
what they couple is life insurance with the investment plan, which is always
A bad
deadly plan.
idea.
Yeah. So talk to me about this life insurance plus the insurance. Sorry, the investment plans.
Sure. I mean, when you combining life insurance with an investment or a saving plan, to me is like combining water with oil. So I mean, you can shake them all you want, but they don't mix well.
Right. Very nice
So
example. Yeah.
so what I would do is take. I mean, if you want to insure your life, which is great if you have some dependents and you want to make sure that they are taken care of in case something bad happens. The best way to go about this is to buy what we call a term life insurance. A term life insurance is basically a plan that covers basically it's a life insurance.
Hmm.
So you don't get anything back if at the end of the term because there's no saving aspect to it. That is exactly similar to like insuring your car. But the thing is, the broker or the agent that is selling you or that is proposing this will almost always try to convince you to go for a whole life insurance. Why? Because of course it pays them the highest commission. And they play on the scare factors like, yeah, but you know what, if you take a if you go for a term life insurance, this is money that you're wasting, right? Why don't you go for this plan which has some kind of a investment part of
Yeah.
it? Don't fall for this trap, because like I said, would you feel bad if you bought a car insurance and you don't get into a car accident? Of
No,
course
of
not,
course not. Yeah.
right? So why do we feel bad if we buy a life insurance and we don't get anything if we don't die, right? So basically, the thing is, if you want to do, I mean, if you want to secure, if you have some dependents and you want to make sure that they are taken care of, get a term life insurance, and with the difference, just invest the difference in a portfolio of low cost index funds. Or if you want to keep it super simple, you can go with one of the like I mentioned before, the robo advisors, and they can do it for you for a very very small nominal fee.
Yeah, I mean, the keeping life insurance and investment apart is very important also, because you always will think, okay, this is the amount of investment I've done and some small amount of profit I'm getting as well. So you're always like, you can say, I mean, I don't know, these guys who are selling it, they're selling it very easily, because these kind of things which are kind of legal scam, they are easy to sell.
And they are well trained, and
Yeah.
like I said, they play on the scare factor, and they use some psychology tactics to get you hooked.
People will always think that I'm not draining my money. It's going to somewhere which is also keeping me safe in case something happens to me, and my family will get the money. And also, I'm investing at the end of the term, I will get something. But all the people that I know, the elder people, because of course, for my age, people haven't gone till the end of that insurance or investment scam. But all the people who are elderly, they always say that it's very small amount that we receive. And by the way, this is not only for within the UAE. It's
It's
this
across the
scam is
board,
across
yeah.
the world.
Yeah.
Even in Pakistan, I've seen even my Indian colleagues also tell me that this scam is everywhere.
Now, even in the US, in the UK, even in the Western, let's say, well-established countries, they still have the same thing. Actually, J.L. Collins, best-selling author of The Simple Path to Wealth, has written something along the lines, and I'm paraphrasing here, is that how this thing is legal or how this scam is legal, I can't tell, but it is. So that is referring to those whole life insurance plans.
And
Even Tony Robbins mentions that in his book Unshakable, Your Financial Freedom Playbooks. He mentioned that these agents or brokers, they sell you products that are overpriced and they underperform.
yeah,
So you're paying like, it's like you're buying an iPhone for say 4,000 dirhams, and I pay 20 times that much or 10 times that much. I pay 40,000 dirhams for an iPhone 6s, which is beaten up and which doesn't even match your. It's really that crazy. You're paying 20% more for a product which is subpar. which I mean
and
it's a
and
part.
the
Yeah.
and the crazy part is that in Pakistan I've seen bankers are doing this. Like there is a product, I don't know if you're aware about this. The term is bank assurance. So what they do is, if somebody is coming with a large sum of money and they know that this guy is having some money, and even if it's pension, his let's say gratuity money or anything like that, they lure them into, the banks lure them into this kind of product, and later on after 2 3 years they realize what happened to them. So even the bankers who are sitting in the cubicle and they're discussing with you, they can pitch you this kind of product.
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah. So we've discussed this a lot in my videos as well. I got this, my Urdu channel, I discuss a lot, and still people are falling to it. I don't know. Anyways,